Alright, so I've kind of been wanting to do a video like this, but I haven't yet. I've already had this car for like 2 weeks already, but I basically just wanted to do like a review on it and like what I think of it, because I just got it. It's a 2013 Nissan Maxima SV. It's got the sport package, the cold weather package, which is like the heated steering wheel, and it's got the bigger 19-inch rims versus the 18 ones on this, on the not stock one. This is stock. The base model. So this is like the better one that you can get. I got this car because I liked certain things about it. Like, I'm picky with like stuff about cars, but like usually when you're like buying a car, you can't really be too picky about like the color and all this stuff. And because like if you happen to find a car that's like yellow but it has like everything else you want, you know, like it sucks that you might have to settle with like a yellow car, unless you're like a rich dude and like, you know, you can choose like anything you want on a car. But this car happened to have like everything I want, which it has the wait, let me get out. I was just trying to get some drone shots of it, and I did, and I probably will put it in this video. But this car happens to have the black exterior, and then yeah, the 19-inch rims. They're like the space gray color. The regular rims just have like they just like come out like just straight out, but these ones you see they got like little curved edges or whatever, which makes them look sportier, and they're just bigger. They've got it's got xenon headlights, which I love. It also has fog lights, which I love. I made those red. It was actually supposed to be purple, but it came out red. It's got the sunroof. It had badges on it, but I debadged it. But it's a Nissan Maxima SV. You don't have to worry. I ain't lying to you. Oh, it's sick. Look at this. Wait, I don't know if you can see this on the camera. Wait, it glows in like blue. So you like, if you have Alzheimer's, you know, you can get into your car and you're like, what car am I driving? Oh, it's a Maxima, if it's at nighttime. And then it's got the 7-inch color monitor. It's got the Bluetooth audio. It's got paddle shifters for the gears that you don't have, because it's a CVT transmission, so it has no gears at all. But when you use the Tiptronic or the paddle shifters, it like basically like mimics gear. What else do I like about this car? Oh, it's got a Bose sound system. Wait, sorry. It's got a Bose sound system, which is pretty dope. You can see 2 of the subwoofers in the back. This specific model has, or actually, yeah, not all the models have Bose, but this one does. This specific one has bucket seats in the front and in the back, and they're black leather, which I like black, I like leather, and I like bucket seats, and it's in all there. All of them. It's got the front 2 windows are up and down automatic. It's got memory seats, so you can, like, if your dog comes in and drives your car and messes up all your mirrors and like your steering wheel and stuff like that. Here, I'll just show you. I just messed up all the seats and stuff, or where I like to have it at and stuff, because I have where I usually sit at on number 1, and then I set this as like my relaxed position or whatever. So I can just click number 1 and then watch what happens. So watch the steering wheel will just move on its own, and like if you mess up the mirrors and stuff, they'll go back to the same places. It's got a home link, so that's legit, so you don't have to have this thing. I just haven't done it yet. The mirrors are auto dimming, so like when people are like shining their brights at you because you're like going 500 miles an hour because you're driving a Rari, you won't be blinded. Oh, it's got these little, I think it's, what is it called? It's 12-volt things. It's got one in there. It's got one in here, right there, and it's got little change holder, and then it's got an actual USB thing right there. I'm just trying to make this, but yeah, I'm just trying to make this review thing or whatever you want to call it on this car, because I've seen tons of people like do reviews on this car / cars in general, and I'm like, why don't you mention this or that? So I'm just like trying to mention this and that. Yeah, it's a Nissan Maxima SV. It's a 3.5 liter V6 CVT, so it has no gears. And then yeah, a bunch of those things that I just mentioned are just specific to this model. So like, I don't know, if you're like thinking of getting a Nissan Maxima 7th generation, look up what that specific one has, because this is like the higher trim for it. It's also, this trim comes with like the lip on the back, but you probably can't see it. Oh, it's got like, hey, watch, listen. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What's the weather like?
Today, the temperature will range from 41 degrees to 55 degrees.
Okay, I don't care. But yeah, so you don't have to like touch anything to use Hey Siri, you just say it in the car, like we'll read it. Like respond like how Siri normally would on your phone. I'm trying to think, am I missing anything? I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the biggest stuff about this thing, but like Maximas in general are like the step up. They're like the 4-door sports car. They're not like, they are the 4-door sports car for Nissan. It actually has a sticker, like some, I don't know, on one of these back windows it says 4DSC, which is 4-door sports car. But yeah, that's basically all the good things that you want to know, and or even like care to know about this car. But so other than that, it looks lit. Wait, let me see if the lights are on. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so the door jambs. Oh, I forgot to say this. It's a, it's got like basically the same key as like the GTR, but the GTR key says GTR right there. So it's a push to start. And like my dad has a BMW, and you have to put the key in like a slot to start the car. But this, you can like just have it in your pocket. You actually never even have to like look at this thing in your life, because like you can basically, like, the car's on right now, but this little button right here, you can press that like if the key's in your pocket, and it just, you press it once and it'll unlock the driver's door, and if you press it twice, it'll unlock all the doors. And then when you're leaving, you can press it once and it'll lock all the doors. And, so yeah, you never even have to look at the key if you don't want to. The blinkers on the side. What else? I think I showed the lights already, but yeah, the xenon headlights on top, turn signal, the high beams, and the fog lights. I did those red, it doesn't come like that. Yeah, I feel like it just looks pretty mean. You can't really tell from this angle unless you're like down here, but the hood like is shaped really nice. It has like a big bump in the middle, and it's got like these big like fender flares, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I just really like the look of it and the performance of it, and just a lot about it. But I'm gonna slowly be making it like my own and stuff, you know, like adding you know, just like JDM stuff or whatever you want to call it. Like switching out the license plate lights for like LED ones, because they're like the yellow, like ugly lights. I did the fog lights already. I want to tint, these back windows are tinted decently dark, but I want to tint them all. Oh, it's got cooled seats too. So it's got heated, it's got heated and cooled seats. So like in the summer, when you like get into your black leather interior car and your booty is like freezing, and your booty's burning and you feel like you're like getting fried like an egg, you can turn on your cooled seats. Oh, and this thing actually, you don't need to put it anywhere, like you can keep it in your pocket like I said, but if you want to like charge it, you just stick it in this slot right here, right there, and it'll charge it for you. So you actually never have to change out the batteries in that, which is dope. And yeah, you can, on this thing you can switch between, from this button right here, you can switch between the temperature outside, see like the maintenance, how many miles you're getting per gallon. I'm getting 19.2 right now because I'm driving decently savage, so 19.2 is pretty good, and it's a 20 gallon tank. Blah blah. I have 41 miles left, so that's why it's blinking and has that yellow light on above it. It tells your tire pressures, and yeah, and then there's a bunch of junk that you can do in this screen and stuff. But so yeah, those are basically the main things that I like about this car. And I don't know if I skipped anything. Let your boy know if there's anything else you want to see. Maybe I'll like do another video on it or something, or like, I don't know, I just wanted to make like a video on this car and just kind of remember like when I got it and how it looked when I got it, because I had my other car, I got it looked one way, and then when I sold it looked completely different, because I like made it my own and like tinted the windows and like, you know, blacked out the rims and got a new emblem and blah blah, exhaust and whatever, all that stuff. But so yeah, Tunchi baby.